one thing you should never joke with as a YouTuber. It is your thumbnail. Trust me, if your thumbnail is not telling the story it ought to tell, or if it is not something that people can relate with, they possibly would not even click on your video. So guys, you need to get serious with your thumbnail. And if you want to know how to create attractive thumbnails that tell stories, then keep watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alesha Saradawa, and it's such a pleasure to return to give you another YouTube hack right here on my YouTube channel. And yes, this time I'm just going to quickly tell you how to create attractive thumbnails. But first, let's even start with why you should have an attractive thumbnail. I usually would, first time I got on YouTube, one of the things I knew I need to get right is my thumbnail. Trust me, apart from having a good video, good lighting, good background and all that, good caption and everything, if your thumbnail is not doing the work for you, you might not get the attraction you need. Your thumbnail is that picture you affix to your video. That is the first thing people see, and that's what tells them what they should expect in your video. Usually, YouTubers tend to play with different kind of thumbnail, from writing text on their thumbnail to having attractive pictures from their video, from taking different pictures and listening to tell stories of what to be expected in their video. Whatever you choose to do, let me be honest with you. If your thumbnail is not attractive, if the colors are not appealing, if the colors are like everywhere and too much, people might not be attracted to your video. It's like judging a book before you open it, that kind of thing. So you need to be very conscious about the kind of thumbnail that you put out. For instance, personally, I'm not the person that likes too many colors. So if you're beginning to have so many colors around your thumbnail, I might not be attracted to your video. This is my personal opinion. But I believe that less is more. You understand the value of thumbnail when you make videos that is very competitive. Sometimes you make video about a particular content that other people have, and then you can just scroll through and compare your thumbnail. If it's attractive, I click. If it's anyhow and you have content, man, I'm probably judging you first with your thumbnail before I click on your content. And the truth is, you don't have to be such a fantastic graphic designer before you can create simple and attractive thumbnail. Yeah, I said that. So all you need to do is just take your time, understand what you're trying to create, understand the theme you're working with, and just do something really light. You don't even have to put in so much text. Just something really nice and a caption that fits to tell people what you're doing. Personally, I love white background. I love white theme. And if you currently look at my YouTube page, taking a screenshot of my YouTube page from a computer, I just really like what it looks like because all my thumbnails are in white themed background, as you can see here. So you need to understand that a theme also not just works for Instagram, but it can also work for you on your YouTube. You need to be deliberate about everything you post. I have people who use the red theme and it's totally fine as long as you're consistent with that theme you're using. The pictures might differ, from one post to another. At least the picture you're taking for your thumbnail is supposed to be an expression of what you're saying in your video. So guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how I create my own thumbnail using the white theme background. There are different applications that you can use to create your thumbnail. So many of them, from Pixar to Canvas. I use InShot, so I'm going to show you how to create your thumbnails making use of InShot. You can use any of the applications around you as long as you know your way around these applications. But I feel personally that InShot is very easy. So let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay guys, I'm just going to get into the tutorial straight away to show you how to create attractive thumbnails. Remember that your thumbnails basically reflect what you have in your video, or your thumbnail should be a reflection of what you have in your video. It should also be attractive, like I said earlier on, because that way people will be excited to click on your video and watch what you have to offer. To create these attractive thumbnails, I make use of InShot. And one thing you need to know about your thumbnails is the fact that you need to beforehand have a picture that you want to create something around. So while you're making your video, make sure you have an expression or expressions that you can screenshot so that you later on convert to your thumbnail. So for my African Day video, I actually have a couple of pictures right here. I did screenshot all of these pictures from the video. So while I was talking, I was taking a look at the expression and the kind of expression I want to tell that particular story for the African Day post. So after taking a couple of screenshots during my editing, I came back later on to check out which one I really wanted to use for the thumbnail. And then I made this one my choice.
So looking at this picture, what I wanted to create out of it is a picture of me looking at the African flags, just to show that I'm actually talking about the African Day. So this is the picture right here, now in the InShot app, but I need to convert it to the YouTube size. So I'm going to select the 16:9. Here you have it. And then I'm just going to move it sideways a little bit because something else is coming here, and it is the flag I saved before now. So I did my research and I saved a picture of African flags. So I'm just going to position this where I think fits. So the good part is this is already having a white background, just like what the picture I have here. If it wasn't in a white background, I would have just made use of my removed background, which I also talked about earlier on during one of my videos. So after positioning the image I have here, you can see that it feels like I'm looking up to the African flag. And for those people who did not know, some people may even feel that I arranged those flags one after the other myself. Nah, that's not true. I already have an image, and thankfully it's also in a white background, so I just inserted it. So now what I want to do is to write. Then I'll click on text. For my text, I already have my font. Right here. Okay, so you can select any of the fonts that you want and just type basically. But for me, I already have a customized font that I make use of anytime I want to write something. So I'm just going to type now. Answering 10 African Day inspired questions. Okay, so my answering is not correct. Yeah. So I'm going to have that up here. But now you can see that there's a lot of positioning that needs to be done here just to ensure that you're getting it right. So I'm going to move this picture down a little bit and have this also go down a little bit. So this is what I currently have. Again, let me show you how to change. So to change your font, I told you can change your font right here. But for me, I have my font already set down. Then for your text, okay, now it's changed back. Can make use of any of the options. You can see that the font is changing right there. So anything that works for you, basically, that's what you use. And for the text, you can also change the color. So I have black, but I can change to red, yellow, orange, pink, anything basically. But I choose to use the black because I sort of have a theme for my YouTube thumbnail already. So I'm using the black text. For the border, you can choose the border you want. More like gives your text a deeper effect with another color, but I don't want that either, so I'm just going to stay no. And then shadow, you can also pick the shadow you want. The label, this is what the label does. It more like just thicken your font. So I can give my label an orange. So I can give my label a peach color, a red color, yellow color, just like that. And for the opacity, you can just use it to decrease the intensity of your label, just like that. You see? See, feels like it's fading out. That's the function. But for me, my label is usually white. So you see, I'm back to white. I'm just going to reduce my text like this. Are you sure this is my font? No, this is not my font. So I'm just going to go get my real font now. Yeah, Lobster is my font and not the other one. So this is what I have now. Yeah. So guys, and I have Africa Day 2020. So basically guys, this is what I have as my thumbnail, and trust me, you cannot go past this thumbnail and not want to see what I have in this video, because one, check, my picture is very clear and deliberate. Check, what I have written is also very clear and deliberate. I mean, everything just basically works and it just comes together as a very interesting thumbnail. So what you do after is to save, go get it in your gallery. Thumbnail I'm showing you is the one I used for my workout challenge videos. So as usual, I'm going to insert. Here are the pictures I'm going to use to create the thumbnail. You just need to understand that for every picture, you already know my style by now. I go change the background because I want a plain background for my thumbnail. Already I have a theme for myself, like I said, and it's using the white background for my thumbnail. So I'm going to change the pictures I need. I need about 2 pictures, and then I need to use my sporting outfit also. I just have this idea in my head. Like I said, you have to understand what you're about to create before you get into creating your thumbnail. So I already have an idea of what I want to create in my head, and I would just bring them all together right now to show you guys what it's going to look like. So these are the pictures. I'm going to just spare you the talk and just go change the background to white, and then I'll return very shortly to show you what I'm going to do with it. So now guys, I have all the pictures I need, so I'm just going to get my white background because I love to work on another white background before I begin to insert the things I want to use to create my thumbnail. So this is my white background here, and I'll go to canvas and choose the YouTube size, that's 16:9 I told you earlier, and then I will start inserting my pictures using the sticker option. So this is the sticker option, camera roll. The first picture I want is this one right here. So I'm just going to leave it here. I'll set it up later when I put all the pictures I need. I also need this picture right here. So this is what it looks like now. And then I need this one too. So I'm just going to leave it somewhere here. Then I also need the picture of this one. Leaving it here, so I'm going to rearrange it when I'm done picking everything I need. And finally this one. So let's start arranging. This is the first picture, and it's like the main picture of my fitness look. And then I have this picture here, so I'm just going to reduce this one a little bit and leave it by the side. Okay, so this is what I currently have. Then for this one, I'm going to just arrange it to fit in, and then I'm just going to leave this down here. So guys, you already know the drill. Like I said, if you understand what you want to create, it will not be difficult for you to create your thumbnail at all. So it's just a matter of having what you want to create in your head, and then you set up all the pictures you want to use, and that's it. So this is what I currently have. I don't like this one. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to tap. Yeah, they're all visible now. So what I want to do now is, okay, I think I still need to move this a bit so my hand won't go inside. And then I move this, and then I tap on this, tap on this, tap on this. That's it. So everything seems really cool. I think I like what it looks like. And then I'm just going to put my text. This is my text, workout and fitness challenge. That's what I want to write on it. So I'm just going to put it to fit in also. So guys, move this down a bit. So guys, this is what my thumbnail currently looks like. I mean, it's nothing difficult at all. As long as I take pictures that fit what I'm about, the story I'm about to tell, and then I can also arrange the pictures in a way that I have created or I've imagined in my head. Everything just falls in place. So basically, this is my thumbnail. So I'm going to save now.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Remember that you have to be deliberate about creating your thumbnail. Not too much text, not too much colors. I mean, just make it simple and attractive, and just tell the story once and for all, so that people will get to click on what you are about to tell them. If you don't have an attractive thumbnail, I'm gonna click on your video, man. I'm not gonna click on your video. I'm not going to click on your video. So make sure you start making deliberate thumbnails from right now. I'm sure this video has been helpful to you. Remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye.